If there's one thing I'm learning, is that everything I put forth effort into making happen, it's gonna take a long time. Sometimes I feel like it's never gonna happen. But I have a long list of examples in my life where I felt like that, and it did end up happening, just not how or when. Um, Patience. Patience is really tough to master. And I go, well, why would you want to master something that's so difficult? Because if I can master something extremely difficult, then there's no questioning what else I can master. I was thinking about that a different way in my head, but yeah, I'm learning some lessons right now about being closed-minded, being uninformed about a lot of things, but still having a strong opinion or attaching a belief to an opinion. Uh, when you do that, well, because I do that, I miss a lot of steps, which can seem like a fast pace, but in reality, it's not. In reality, it took a long ass time for me to finally act on something that I should have been doing. That's called procrastination. So I'm a big procrastinator, and I don't really give a fuck enough, but because I'm in a body and I'm a human and I share this planet with other humans who, just like me, have pain and struggle and triumph, I have to still act on certain principles and responsibilities, even though life isn't promised for me tomorrow, I still have to like give a fuck today. Because yeah, life ain't promised, but neither is death in the same way. So what I mean by that is I don't know what I mean by it. I lost my point. But yeah, these delays, my immediate response is frustration. This particular lesson and its immediate response was it's kind of like a blow. Like it felt like a gut punch. It felt like, yeah, that kind of hurt me. But I'm very sensitive, so it's important for me to acknowledge how much I felt the blow, the gut punch. I have to acknowledge that my sensitivity it heightens that. So I just want to put that out there. Now moving forward from that point, the gut punch, the disappointment, the doubt, the self-doubt, all that stuff gets properly compartmentalized as a lesson, a life lesson, and a personal lesson. So the life lesson would be, hey man, life isn't always going to happen on your terms, on your timing. God is going to make life happen on his timing, on his terms. In the universe he created. And sometimes, most of the time, to victimize myself for a second, I play the victim, which is fun in these cases. I felt like I've had to wait my whole life. I've felt like I had to wait on God's timing all the time. And that can be rough when you are responsible for certain things getting done, whether it's for people you love or it's for yourself, like a personal goal, I have to wait and try to get up, not get knocked down. Like today, I have to rise again. I will not let this misstep keep me in this state of self-doubt, which is so deeply psychosomatic that I'll never get back up again. I can't let that happen. I have to get back up and I have to try again. I can't quit. You know what I'm saying? I can't quit. And there is something about that that's new to me. I'm realizing in this moment that these are the kind of moments throughout my whole life where I would give up. And maybe not even physically give up, but just like I would like emotionally check out of the possibility. I would check out of the belief that I can actually achieve this goal that I have. That I deserve a chance. I deserve for myself and for myself a second chance at this. Weird concept for someone like me. But I can't afford for that to be a weird concept anymore. For all the reasons that I just named. It's time to grow up and be an adult and be mature and just be normal, regular. It's not about selling out. It's really just about It's about not being in denial of the reality of the situation. I don't believe in mistakes in the universe, and I don't believe God to make mistakes. So, whether I want to tell myself or admit to myself this or not, again, the denial part, but whether I want to admit to myself or not, I know this is perfect. I know this played out, this life lesson that I'm experiencing right now is not on accident, and it is not of no merit. This situation makes complete sense. But if I'm speaking from a state of giving up, then it's a devastating thing. And see, this is why I don't try. Then that starts to come out. Because I'm speaking from a space of not getting back up once getting knocked down. It speaks to not knowing how to fight as a man. As a man, you have to know how to fight as a metaphor. Because in life, you're going to get knocked down. It's inevitable. You're going to get touched. Just like if you were in a fight. You can't get into a fight, but then be surprised when you get punched in the face. You're in a fight. Like those are the dynamics. And if you don't know how to fight, you're never going to get back up when life sits you on your ass. Which is what it's doing now. As I sit down. You know, I'm at a crossroads again. Another one. In the past 2 years, this is actually only the second, but it feels like there's many that I've encountered. That was distracting. But it feels like that because I'm aware of how important the moment is when it happens. So it can feel bigger pause than what it is. I don't know, 13:30. I got 15 and 24. Recording time. So I guess I'm going to close this by recognizing the mission, which is right there on my board that I have written down, and get back up. I've been knocked down. It's totally natural. You're in a fight. You're going to get punched in the face. Okay, you got punched? All right, cool. That makes sense because you're in a fight. Get back up and get back in the fight again. I know it's foreign to you, but you have to start somewhere. At least for yourself. You deserve it. You deserve it. Real shit. Ain't nobody out there that much more special than anybody else. If one motherfucker can do it, we all can do it. That's why if one motherfucker out there fucked up, we all still fucked up. That's why every person you meet is a little crazy. Because somebody out there is going through something way worse. So, I'll encapsulate it by closing with that. Get back up, get back in the fight. And don't you give up. Because you're strong. And you know you're strong. You know you are. Be who you know yourself to be. And never give up. Never give up. No matter what. You are loved. You are love. You are love.